So we're going to give it a few minutes before everybody else hopefully pops on as well. I just have to click a couple things on here in the background, so we should be all set. How are things going for you, Wolfie? There, we should be all right. You're saying good afternoon all. I don't see anybody else on here. It's quiet. Now, I know Sarah and Media from Germany and Finland won't be on today. They have messaged to say that they've got other things going on, and that's all right. Family life and things gets in the way. Not gets in the way. It takes priority. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Well, I better explain it. Maybe other people will join us here in a minute. What do we do here every week? Every Wednesday, we are getting together with a You Choose Decorating. That gives you a chance to randomly pick a card. Give me colors or themes for stickers and washi tape. Tell me the placement, how they're going to be, and also what we're going to write on the card each week. And then I send that off to one person in all my group as a surprise. We start off with this big box of random cards, and I'm going to get you to pick left or right, top or bottom, that sort of thing. We'll whittle it down to one card. I won't show you what the card is that you picked until the very end, and at the end, it'll be a surprise for everybody. How you've decorated it. You got to remember what you told me too, how we're going to decorate it. If there's more than one person that comes in with a response first, I go to the next person in the line rather than pick the same person every time. If it just happens to be me and you, Wolfie, doing it, you're going to be the one decorating this card. You will get surprised still at the end because you won't know what card you picked, and you also won't know what stickers and washi tape I used to match up with your requests. So, you're just done with your vid too. Okay, I'll have to go check out your channel after, and so you guys can also check out Wolfie's stamps too. Be worthwhile to go see what he's done. Just clicking off a couple things here in the background, and then Wolfie, we might as well get started. Sound like a good idea? Also, if you haven't checked out Stamp of the Month, yesterday was a new Stamp of the Month video and giveaway. It's all about the Wilding stamps. And so we talked about Dorothy Wilding and her contribution to philately, especially in the UK, but also throughout the Commonwealth. And another good giveaway coming up for it. I gave you a glimpse of what's going to be in it, but I know by the end of the month it will be much larger. So if you're interested, you got to go into that video in the comments, write the word that I asked you to write, and we'll go from there. All right, I see we've got 4 people on. Let's get this started. So I'm going to ask you right or left. What side of the bin do you want me to start on? The right-hand side or the left-hand side? Welcome, Joseph in Nevada. You're on as well. I see we've got 5 people on. Left-hand side. Okay, left-hand side, top or bottom? Left-hand side, yep. Top or bottom? Bottom. Let me remove the bottom bits. Left or right? Right this time, okay? I will take the left-hand side and put that away so we don't get confused. Now let's go top or bottom again. Seems to be just Wolfie and Joseph doing it. Top or bottom? Top is this hand, bottom is this hand. Now there's 11 people on. Top or bottom? We're selecting which postcard stack to continue with. The top. That means the bottom will go away. Left or right? We've divided it into 2 halves, left or right. The right-hand side. Left-hand side is getting put away. Give me a number. I'm mixing up these between 1 and 20. 1 in 20. Number 3. We have our card. Okay. Now, if you want washi tape, let me know. Yes to washi tape. Put those away. Yes to washi tape, no to washi tape. Oh, we want washi tape. You want camouflaged and flower tape. I know flower tape I have. Camo, I don't think I do, but I will look. But I'm not confident in those two. Or rainbow. Lila's on. Welcome, Lila, in the United States. How goes your day today? All right, there's flower. I have not the traditional camouflage, military camouflage. I'm gonna take some leeway on this one. Lots of rain and thunder. Lucky we are in a heat wave up here. Day 2 of it, 37 degrees Celsius, and tomorrow will be about the same. They did say there could be thunder showers later on, but right now there's nothing but dry heat going on now. Rainbow, rainbow. All right, I'm going to take some license on these ones. Mix them up a little bit. Welcome, Nala. Wolfie's getting a little cool there too. All right, I've got 3 washi tapes. I've got a rainbow colored one. I've got a floral one. And I've got a camouflage one. Let's start with the camouflage one. Yeah, Wolfie says it was getting hot there too. 35 degrees yesterday, no breeze. That's what it feels like right now. And it's still only noon, so it's going to get warmer as the day goes on. You got soaked at the bus station or bus stop. Well, could feel nice if it was warm and still wet, but otherwise probably not nice sitting in wet clothes on the bus. The middle center for the camouflage, okay. Where do you want the floral to go? Where's the floral washi tape gonna go, everybody? We just put the camouflage middle center. You want it top across the top? And also there are words in the top left-hand corner. Do you want them covered or left uncovered? So I can put it across the top, or I can put it diagonal in the top right, or I can cover the words and go straight across the top. Which would you prefer? So leave it uncovered, just go across the top. All right, so it will be underneath where the stamps will be in the future. Nala wants it uncovered as well. Okay, perfect. We have consensus. All right, where is the rainbow washi tape gonna go? Rainbow washi tape, where would you like it to go? Yes, I am tidying as I go. Under the floral tape, so you want it at the top as well, where the stamps are. Okay, they're gonna get covered, I can tell you that. When I put the stamps on, if I put both of them there, you probably won't even notice that they're there, but I can work around it. That's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. If I can get this one started, there it is. I might even be able to do it trickily and go all the way across without covering the, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go straight across. That way it won't cover the words. All right, what kind of stickers do you want me to look for? A garden and a fox, if you've got one. Garden I definitely have. A fox I definitely have. I probably don't have the two of them together. Maybe. Maybe I have a garden. Happy sticker like a smiley face. Okay, I can look for that. Pretty sure I have that too. Balloons. Oh, interesting. All right, that gives me a few things to look for here. Okay, there's a fox. I think there might be a garden sticker in. Yeah, got a garden sticker. Balloons and a smiley face. All right, balloons, I've got. Balloons, raccoon, a garden. I'm just looking for a smiley face now, I guess. Socks is napping, is he? There's a smiley face. Let's see if I can get another smiley face. There's another smiley face. A more traditional one. All right. Is that all I'm looking for? That might be enough. We shall see. Let's start with, let's see which, we're going to start with the garden, I think. Just looking for the right sticker. You want the garden in the bottom left, okay? This way I can control how big it is. All right, after the garden, where do you want the fox to go? Where's the fox gonna go? Middle bottom of the garden if it won't cover too much, or next to it. All right. Okay, where are the balloons gonna go? Balloons. The top middle. Okay. Before I do that then, I'm going to put on some stamps. See how much space I have. And in order to do that, I'm going to get you guys to pick the stamps. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me 3 numbers between 1 and 9. And we'll see how much space I have. Actually, 1 and 10. We'll put in the little stamps too. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 1. Give me 2 more. 6. 1 more. 4. You guys pick big stamps. We're gonna see how this works. There's 1. Lila picked all 3 numbers. There's 2. Okay, now, where did you say you wanted those balloons? Top, middle? I've got to get it around those stamps. How about the middle of the card then? I can't go top, middle, otherwise I cover the stamp. Or would you like the placement somewhere else? And I still have a smiley face to put on here too. and a hedgehog sticker. We've got to decide large or small. So middle's good. All right. So let's put that in the middle. One smiley face. Where's the smiley face sticker gonna go? I could put that top middle if you wanted, because it is small. I picked a small one so we'd still have room to write something. But if you want it somewhere else, there's lots of other spaces too. In the corner, in the right-hand corner or the left-hand corner, the top or the bottom? Which corner? There's 4 to pick from. And also, large hedgehog or small hedgehog? Okay, small hedgehog. Which corner, Lila? You just said that sounds good. Which one? You have to remember where there's space. I'm not telling you where there's space. That changes the whole perspective of the you choose. Right bottom. Okay, right bottom. Where is our small hedgehog gonna go? I think it'll have to be small hedgehog. Yep, small. Where is the small hedgehog gonna go? You just, right bottom corner, you just put your smiley face there. I need a different place for it to go now. Top left, there are words in the top left. We'd be covering it if we put it there. I can do just under the top left if you like. We have a bunch of bottom that is uncovered at this point too. I'll give you that as a hint. Just under the words, okay. We've got ourselves a flying hedgehog. Or underneath the balloons, I can do that. All right, now let's go underneath the balloons. Good suggestion. All right, now we're at the portion of what are we gonna write on this card? I'm gonna write the date and the temperature at the top. So we are now July. Yesterday was Canada Day and Polo's birthday. And it is 37 degrees Celsius. Whew. What are we gonna say? We've got to keep it brief because there's not a lot of space left. Rain brings rainbows. Yep, that's brief. We could do that. Are you guys all in favor of Lila's suggestion of rain brings rainbows? Or do you have another suggestion? Rain brings rainbows. Have a great day. That Dag Guy crew. I can try to rate small. See if I can fit it all in. Is everybody else in favor of this? Yeah, Sarah's not on, so rain bring. Okay, we're going to start with rain brings rainbows. And then I'm going to say, have a great day. That Dad Guy crew. We did it. All right, you ready to see the card you selected? Oh, one more thing, the airmail sticker. You want it right under the stamps? On the right-hand side, you want it in the bottom right. Okay, bottom right. One airmail. All right, are you ready to see the card you selected? Or don't you care? Maybe you don't care. We just want to end it right this way. You don't care what it looks like. Show us. All right, now it's on. All right. This is the card you selected. It is downtown Vancouver in British Columbia on the Canadian West Coast. Beautiful city. Lived there for a long time and enjoyed things. This is BC Place here. That's where the Canadian Football League team plays. I don't know if you can see the Rogers Arena is right behind it where the Canucks hockey team plays. And then we're getting a nice view. All right, and then the other side, ta-da! We've got our garden with our fox, our hedgehog with our balloons, and they're Canada Day balloons. There's our little smiley face right there. We've got our 3 stamps, which were quite big. We've got floral across the top. I went with rainbow-colored donuts as our rainbow, and we've covered up most of the camouflage, but inside of all these flowers, if you could see it, there's a cat that's camouflaged in there. But we've covered most of it up with washi tape and stamps and things like that. We've just fit in our message there that Lila's given us. We've got the date and the temperature at the top. All I have to do is put the address on there and we're all set to send this beautiful Vancouver postcard off into the world. And I am going to trim up the address right this second because I already know who it's going to. I've already got it pre-planned before we even have our discussion. So I will stick that in and it's ready to go. So thank you so much for everyone who took the time today to set aside that half hour that we do for this each week. I know it's not convenient for everybody, as some people are having supper, some people are just getting up and going to work, other people maybe are in bed by now, depending on which time zone you live in. So I appreciate everybody who comes out, helps decorate this, and it's just a lot of fun. It's nice to see a card decorated by somebody else, but also having that knowledge of what stamps and stickers I'm putting on based on your suggestion. And you guys trying to remember where you put the last thing, because sometimes you cover up something that you've done already. So I think it's really cool. What does the word say that we didn't cover? It says the ever-growing Yale town of Falls Creek beneath the dramatic backdrop of the North Shore Mountains, Vancouver, Canada. That is what it says right there at the top. Because there's the Rocky Mountains in the background on the North Shore. And then Falls Creek. And if the postcard extended to this way a little bit, that is English Bay and Stanley Park in that area. That's where I used to live, where my wife and I had our apartment downtown. So, yeah. That's it for today, guys. I let you get back to your day. We'll talk to you again on Saturday if you're there for the live stream. Same time of day, 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. And we talk about all sorts of things. And there'll probably be a couple of videos between now and then, too. So, you guys have a magical week.